Highways are the legacies that engineers leave to mankind. They are delivered down from generation to generation to the posterity of those who are yet unborn. These young men build many feet of roads, while these men build miles of new modern highways. Mile after mile, they cut through the earth, trying to keep pace with the ever-increasing demand of today's traffic. These ruts, still visible in eastern Oregon, were left behind by wagon trains. They mark the old Oregon Trail. Today, much of the old Oregon Trail is a freeway, carrying traffic from city to city at speeds that would have astonished those who blazed the original trail. The advancement from wagon ruts to modern highways came only after long, involved battles with engineering problems, money, materials, and even with men. In the center of these struggles was the agency represented by this shield, the Oregon State Highway Department. Behind the shield are the highway employees, some 3,700 in number, who plan, design, build, and maintain the state's 7,600 miles of highways. These individuals represent draftsmen, surveyors, tab machine operators, mechanics, lawyers, stenographers, park supervisors, and many more. All are directed by an engineering staff that is noted for building some of the finest highways in the nation. When the Highway Department employees are assembled into the various divisions for which they work, they form an organizational chart that shows not only the chain of command, but also tells the areas of their responsibility. At the top of this organizational chart are the 3 members of the Oregon State Highway Commission. These commissioners are appointed by the governor and serve without pay. The commission's decision to build a certain highway is not a simple matter, nor is it simple to decide which of several alternate routes to pick. The shortest distance between 2 points may be a straight line, but a highway can seldom follow a straight line. There are several reasons for this, including the cost factor. Data must first be accumulated to determine that a highway is economically feasible. This will include present traffic count plus traffic expected in the future. This helps decide which highway is most necessary. Once it is decided that a certain highway will be built, a survey is approved to find the most useful location of that route. Aerial photographers join survey crews, and the extensive study begins that may lead to the selection of several alternate routes. The Highway Commission attempts to build a route that will interfere as little as possible with income-producing property such as farms. Engineers will plot possible routes through the use of contour maps and stereoscopic photographs that present a 3-dimensional picture through the magic of modern-day equipment. Ground survey crews examine the more practical routes, and soil samples are taken. Designers then start preparing maps of the proposed routes. Many of Oregon's highways cross canyons and rivers. At these locations, the bridge division of the Highway Department comes into operation. Bridge engineers must decide which type of bridge would best serve the highway and would be economically feasible to build. A study of this type was conducted for the Columbia River Bridge at Astoria. Exact scale models are built to display the finished product. These are also used later for public hearings so that people can gain a better understanding of the proposed project. While this work goes on, representatives of the County City Division of the Highway Department contact local officials whose cities will be affected. They determine how the new highway will tie in with local streets and roads. Most of Oregon's major highways receive federal matching money. Plans for highways thus must receive the approval of federal agencies. The Office Engineering Division makes certain that plans are up to the specifications required for federal matching funds. Office Engineering also provides the plans on which contractors base their estimates. The Highway Commission itself makes the final approval of a route selection. But first, the public is alerted through various news media that a new route is being considered. This is a public highway, and the public must be informed of its progress. Persons likely to be affected by the highway are given an opportunity to learn all about it and to voice their opinions at public hearings. The Highway Commission studies the results of the public hearing and carefully considers the engineering reports before making the route selection. Bidding plans are then prepared, and these final plans receive approval by the chief engineer. Sometimes the highway must cut across farms and fields. Personal contact is made with the landowner, and the entire project is explained by the department's right-of-way agent. Courtesy and understanding are an important part of this phase. All property must be appraised and prices offered. Right-of-way agents carefully explain all details before purchase agreements are signed. Bids are submitted by private contractors after they have carefully studied the job specifications. After checking these bids, the commission later awards the contract to the lowest bidder. The contractor then moves his men and equipment into the area. Land clearing starts, and the area is soon marked by the hustling of men and machines. Contractors do the actual work, but it is under the close supervision of the Highway Department. The scars of excavation disappear as the plans of the landscape section take shape in the form of trees, shrubs, and grass. Dedication ceremonies attract large crowds who come to witness the official opening of another vital link in the highway system. Our highways give the motorist a most pleasant and relaxing trip. There's lots to see and enjoy in Oregon as you travel these highways. But there's a lady friend called Mother Nature who likes to make her presence known to all in her own inevitable way. Yes, building a highway is one phase of the Highway Department, and maintaining it is another. As Robert Louis Stevenson said, our highways are not built to last 1,000 years. And yet, in a sense, they are. When a highway is once built, it is strange how it collects traffic as more and more people take to the open road seeking their destinations, while other people are prepared to meet the demands of surveillance and maintenance to keep the highways alive. The Maintenance Division contains 1,700 people and represents the largest division in the Oregon Highway Department. Their duties range from winter snow removal on mountain passes to keeping the roadside area clean. During the winter season, a constant vigilance is maintained to keep state highway mountain passes clear for travel. Snowplows often operate 24 hours a day during the winter months. Their reward is a friendly wave from ardent skiers en route to their favorite slopes. To maintain the many miles of the Oregon State Highway system requires close teamwork. The team leaders are the district superintendents of maintenance, bridges, signs, traffic lines, and electrical equipment. Each superintendent directs all activities in his respective field. No matter how beautiful the scenery is or how modern the highways are, debris soon collects, and much of it can be dangerous to a passing motorist, or at least troublesome. To clean the highway of nails, tin cans, and other scrap metal, the department operates a large truck-mounted magnet. This machine picks up nearly 19,000 pounds of scrap each year. Section crews carry on activities to protect and maintain the roadway and the roadside with equipment such as this guardrail washer. Many a motorist has driven up behind this flame thinking something disastrous has happened, but another look reveals one of the maintenance department's innovations to highway service. Oil slicks appear on some of the state's older pavements, and to end this danger, highway department employees invented a machine to burn off the excess asphalt. Constant repairs are handled by patching crews who resurface damaged sections of the highways. But some damages occur when the weather is not nearly so pleasant. A routine patrol reports rain has caused a slide. The maintenance division is alerted and has a crew on the job in minutes. Oregon is a large state, and through radio and teletype, contact is kept with the far-flung offices and field forces. State employees supposedly work a 40-hour week, but this is not true of many men working for the highway department. What starts out to be a very innocent sprinkle gathers momentum. And soon becomes a destructive force to farmlands, cities, and highways, causing havoc for everyone. Because of this, the highway department must keep crews on call 24 hours a day. But soon a new day comes, and with it many tasks. Tasks that require many men and many different types of equipment. Making any highway safe for travel requires the need for center stripes, no passing stripes, and edge stripes. Through modern communications, statewide road reports are transmitted daily and weekly for use by thousands of people. These men, however, have little use for road reports, although they work for the highway department. This is the ferry between Oregon and Washington at Astoria. Its operation is a part of a maintenance division. This ferry service will end when the new bridge across the Columbia River is completed. Yes, the maintenance division is a giant that contains many men and women working around the clock. The people necessary to fill the many positions in the highway department are hired through the personnel division. All candidates are interviewed prior to being hired. This is a young engineer who may one day become responsible for some of the great highways and bridges in Oregon.